Welcome home. We are WNST, AM 1570, Towson, Baltimore. I don't know how I'm going to do this here today, but we're doing the Maryland Crab Cake Tour. I am amongst the men who taught me and made me the man that I am. Calvin Statham is here. George Scheulen is here. I'm not allowed to call you Mr. Statham to you.
That's all right.
I got to get your headset where you need to be. How are you doing today? Because when I saw you last week, you're tickling the ivories, and you were leading the congregation like a man a third of your age, not even a half of your age, maybe a third of your age.
A third of my age, okay. Now, what did you want to know?
How did you get so good at playing the piano and entertaining people? Because you made me cry in a church the other night.
Good.
George, did you cry?
I wept.
You openly wept, right?
I
This
did.
man here taught thousands of East Baltimore children and West Baltimore children.
too, yeah.
Yeah,
Quite so
and so George Scheulen is my guest. He was not my science teacher, but was a science teacher at Holabird Junior High in the 70s. Calvin Statham, Mr. Statham, was my music teacher. From 1963, he taught 59, I keep saying 57 years. 59 years you taught, correct?
59.
What schools? Let's go through them in order. Holabird?
You can't go through them in order because they didn't come in order. I started at Holabird Junior High School, 1962, September 1962. I was sent there purposely to meet up with you.
To fix people like me.
Yes.
To save souls.
To save souls.
All
That's
right,
why
that's
I went
it.
there. And I stayed there until I was requested. I had been requested to go to a new school, which was Pikesville Junior High School.
What year is this? Early 70s, maybe?
I forgot what year
All right,
it was.
that's all right. They were on together. That's fine.
But anyhow, it was a new school, and the principal at Dundalk Middle School wanted me and no one else to teach the music in that building.
Dundalk Middle School.
No. Yeah, he was the principal at Dundalk Middle, but
That's where you and I did My Fair Lady because they had a stage in Dundalk.
But he was going to Pikesville
Okay.
to open this new school. And he came to the show, to one of the shows. The last show I think I did at Dundalk Middle. Was that at My Fair Lady?
Maybe.
It might have been. It might have been because he told me that evening, I want to see you after this show. I said, okay.
Did he tell you that you miscast Louis Vachoni as Freddie instead of me in that show?
No, he didn't say anything like that. He just said I was a fantastic teacher.
Louis, you know I love you, but anyway.
He said, I would love to have you as a teacher in a school of mine. That's how he greeted me.
And then you went to Pikesville.
And the rest was history.
But you made your way back to Holabird.
Yes, I did. And I meant to come back to Holabird.
To get to me, to fix me.
No, you were gone.
My
from
dear
Holabird.
friend Bruce Scher had you as a teacher. Probably, I guess early 70s, I guess it must have been, because I was late 70s, and Holabird is a little older than me. And he tells me you're as beloved in Pikesville. I take you over to Jilly's right now, and you'd be as beloved as you are right here in Costas. And I'm looking at Mr. Costas' picture right here. He's staring at me the whole time. We lost him this year, so it's this is special to be here at Costas with you.
Yes, it is. It is. It's special.
And you live in the Sparrows Point, Edgemere area. George, I want to pick it up with you because Calvin, Mr. Shane has been coming and doing the show every year ever since I started annoying him 6-7 years ago. And usually Lori and Jerry Piper, and Jerry gave his kidney 48 hours ago and could not bring Mr. Statham over to Costas today. Last week, about a month ago, Mr. Contoyanis' daughter threw me a note on LinkedIn and said, Calvin Statham is doing Christmas caroling and cookies. So I'm like, well, I'm going to call Mr. Statham and find, hey, I'm not interested in him. I was there for the cookies. So I said, what kind of cookies are we going to have? I called you, and you said they're going to be really good cookies, is what you told me.
Okay.
So I said, I'll come watch you play a little bit, see what your fans look like at the advanced age of 85 on Valentine's Day, Mr. Statham. So I got in the car, and I drove down to Edgemere, parked my car, came in, and you looked at me like you usually look at me and said, what did you say?
I don't know.
Who are you? Is what you said to me. The way he greets me. It's the love you get 50 years later. And I sat in the church pew, and they handed out the hymnals for all the songs. Some of them I knew, and some of them were songs I did not know well. One of them on my phone that I'm going to ask you about because I had never sang this one, but I've been singing it at home.
Okay.
It's a song about Jesus.
What a surprise! A Christmas
it's a Christmas song. But it's not "Oh Come All Ye Faithful" or "Hark the Herald Angels." It's not one of the ones, "Amazing Grace." Not one of the ones I knew. It was a different one.
Mm-hmm.
So I sat in the church pew, and I had Heather Hollingsworth next to me.
Is that who was there?
I haven't seen her in
I've
20
seen
years.
Heather, yeah.
And I'm waiting on Lori Piper to come in. I'm holding her a seat. And Calvin breaks into song. And we're doing "Joy to the World, and let earth receive." So, and I look over, and George Scheulen's 15 feet away from me, and he winked at me, and I winked back.
Oh, it was quiet.
And then in front of him was Ingrid Kolstad, who was the first girl I ever had a crush on. And I winked at her.
Was that Ingrid up there
and
with
she
the-
winked back.
with the
And then I looked
tambourine?
over to the left, and I saw Lori, that I grew up with. I give her maiden name or her married name. And she smiled at me, and I smiled back. And the craziest thing, Calvin, I was not expecting this, and I don't want to get too emotional, but I was in 7th grade again when you started yelling at everybody in the church. You're like, "That's not good enough. That's fair." This is what you were doing. Did you not? I have you on video. Don't deny it. Don't be like Trump and be denying things you don't say. All right? You said fair. That was fair. Do better than that. Man, this was like, I felt like I was getting a B- and my parents are going to be upset with me. So you are forever a teacher. And when I saw you last Wednesday, it brought me back to my childhood, and I just had to bring you out here this week and tell you how much I love you and tell you how happy you make people.
Okay.
You bring so much joy to people, Mr. Statham. Am I wrong? George, help me here.
I was enjoying the heck. Yeah.
Look, I'm glad he did
Calvin
that to
took
you
my
first.
keys. I
before
don't.
me.
You better say it right.
See, that's
I
what he
really
used to do
like
to me.
Calvin. He makes me happy. No. I started working at Holabird in '73, so he was already there a long time. And I started working with the stage crew, and me and my buddy Dave, fantastic. We were his stage crew, and he was. Everybody was petrified of him, including us. But we
Nobody
decided
messed with Mr. Statham.
we decided we weren't going to allow that to get in our way of having fun. So while everybody else was calling him Calvin or Mr. Statham, Fan and I decided we were going to call him Vinny. So we used to call him Vinny.
Vinny, we sure
Vinny.
did.
Calvin. We were Calvin. Vinny.
Now, Fantasia, tell everybody about Fantasia, because he was like real Dundalk blood.
He went to Dundalk Middle, went to Dundalk High School, went to DCC when it was before it had a campus. When it was
I
still
went to DCC.
but when it was still in Dundalk in the
It was in the high school.
all
it's
over the place.
attached, right,
Yeah, it was
okay.
all over the place. And then he went to UMBC to finish. But yeah, Dave and his wife worked at whatever the GM, and yeah, they lived down there in the apartments near Dundalk Elementary.
He was my 7th grade son. I never had Mr. Scheulen, by the way, even though we went to middle school and high school together. You came to Dundalk, but you met Calvin in '73, right?
When I moved,
so
when I first
job,
started, my
you were
first
a kid,
first
right?
year, I was 22 years old, and I went into Holabird, and I didn't know anybody. I didn't even know how to get to Dundalk. Somebody had to tell me how to get there.
You went
And
to Poly.
yeah, well, I was in the city. I didn't go to.
Now, you grew up on the east side, right, Mr. Statham?
I grew up in Sparrows Point.
And you haven't left. You're still here.
I'm still here.
So the church that you played in the other night for us, can you tell us about that church? Because I had never been there. I had the invite for cookies, and I came down to see you. And when I came in, it was very clear there were people who loved you the way I love you from school, and there were people that were there as part of your church and part of the community. It looked like that piano's your piano.
It was packed.
Right, I mean, it was mobbed
They
packed
had people.
for you.
They had people seating us. It's like, well, here's two.
I had to get up and leave an hour in because I had a prior obligation. I felt good because I let somebody in the back sit down because I had been sitting down. Do you do that every year, or is that something that you just dreamed
This
of?
was the second year I did it.
Well, we're going to have to find a bigger church, or we're going to have 3 sittings. It's going to have to be like a 2, 5, and 8. Calvin,
cookies.
You performed, Mr. Statham. You did. You sang a beautiful song to us.
Well, I mean, I didn't particularly pick a song. I just thought of a song,
Uh-huh.
and I started singing.
And then nobody knew the words of. So it was like,
I would have brought the hymnal here today, but the hymnal, when they handed it to me, the nice man at the church, it's a church man, handed this to me. I said, thank you very much. I'm like, if you've ever met Mr. Statham, he's not going to stick to it. He's going to do what he wants to do. And that's exactly what you darn well did.
And I want to keep this one straight, too.
Hold on. I actually have the song you sang.
What was
and hold on, I'm going to play it. I'm going to, maybe I can get it to play through my headset if I turn it off, because I have you. It was just such a, George, you got teary-eyed. Like, I looked over at you.
When Madeline was singing on the screen.
I have all of that.
I was weeping.
I have 3 minutes and 41 seconds of your wife singing.
His wife.
His wife.
Yeah.
So, but I have 57 seconds of you doing a song here. Hold on, let me see here.
What was the name of it?
It was that one.
Was George singing, too?
No, I was always sitting going,
Jesus, Jesus.
Oh, what a wonderful child.
oh, yeah.
Wicked
That's right.
mild. New life to all it brings. Listen to the angels sing.
Glory, glory,
Glory
glory
to the new.
He slowed it down. King. Yeah, how's that?
That was it.
So
And what people aren't seeing is he's
Yeah, did
playing
you know
it.
that
He's
song?
playing the piano.
George, do you know that
Didn't
song?
know the song. He's
It
playing
was
the
in
piano
the
on
book,
thing.
and it said it was a gospel, a traditional black gospel song, Christmas song.
Yes.
I didn't know it.
And I didn't know it.
Well,
And
you weren't a black traditional.
I was just going to
But
say.
I had a black traditional music teacher, 7th
that's
grade,
all
8th grade, 9th grade.
But you didn't have. You were not a black traditional.
I wasn't traditional.
You untraditional?
I'm
George?
not.
Yeah.
I'm so non-traditional.
He's always been non-traditional.
I've never been traditional.
Never. That's why you guys got along, probably, right?
Yeah.
So you guys were colleagues for a good 20 years.
10 years.
10 years.
I started in 73 and left in 83, and he was around that same time leaving.
Pretend he's not listening and pretend that
Somebody asked me.
Yeah, no, why were you there? Well, how did you find out about his church and the cookies?
Oh, I saw it from you. I saw it on your site, and I said, "Oh gosh, that'd be something." And she said, "Well, we got to go." So we put it on the calendar, and it was like
I felt the
we're
same
done.
way. I had tickets that I bought that night in Anne Arundel County to go to The Cure. The band
Right.
it had a
I
movie
remember you
cast.
had
It was
something,
only
yeah.
one night. I bought the tickets in October for that thing, and it was sold out. His phone's ringing. His family's yelling him. That's all right. Tell me doing radio. He's got a flip phone.
He does.
He's got a flip phone.
That'd be done.
Oh my God, Mr. Statham got a flip phone. So that night, I felt like my wife's out of town. She's like, you got to go. And I'm like, of course I'm going to go. But I didn't know what I was getting into, Mr. Statham. You know what I mean? I knew I was going to a church, and I knew you were playing, and I wasn't like I was taking pity on you because I know how popular you were. I remember you retired out at Martin's. Hold on a second. Hold on.
What you mean?
Well, I didn't want to be. I was afraid nobody was going to come, so I came. But then I
is
thought,
that why you
no,
came?
what I thought was when Mr. Statham had his retirement party in Woodlawn, there were like 1,000 people there, and I'm like, I better get there early, is what I did.
And you did
And
right.
I did. I got there early. I wouldn't have had a seat.
And you knew that.
Of course I knew that. Of course I knew that.
Nestor, the same thing happened at my retirement party. I had this Tracy had a big retirement party for me at Martin's East. Calvin came. And Calvin and Madeline are at this
How many
table
years
here.
did you teach, Mr. Scheulen?
46.
46 years.
46.
Okay. All right.
So
Sorry, my mic was a
He
little
was
hot.
a youngster.
yeah, I was just a kid. So Calvin and Madeline are sitting at this table. It was like the hive with the bees coming home. Everybody had to go say, "Oh, Mr.
You didn't have to
Statham,
get up. Everybody just came to you.
They all came to him.
Like being at the wedding.
They all came to him. Yep.
Do
It
you
was
know
great.
anybody that's more beloved than him? I mean, I'm just being really honest with you. And I embarrass him, but when I bring his
you
name
don't
up,
embarrass me. Not at all.
you have provided so much joy, and you really angered me in the church that night. So
Well, why did I anger you?
there was a point, and George, you remember this. He's tickling the piano, and he's so in his element there. Like he is holding that cane
Yeah,
over my head.
yeah.
Like he's going to hit me with that. He's tickling the piano, and he's telling stories, and he's teaching people. And he says, now, you do know that if I make it to Valentine's Day, if I make it,
Yeah,
I'll
right.
be 85. I said, when? And a couple knuckleheads from Dundalk said to me, February 14th. You not listening to him? I said, he said if he turns it. You're going to turn 185. You are eternal, Calvin.
Okay.
People are going to remember forever, Calvin. I swear to God.
You know what I
As
knew
long as
you
there's
were going to
people
live
alive
1,000
that had
years?
you, they'll remember
When I
you.
saw you playing the piano last week, and I'm like, you
Help me.
play the piano the same way you play the piano. Like, is it like riding a bike?
Well, sometimes you fall off.
Do you forget anything? Do you forget?
Very seldom.
That's the thing that I want to be you when I'm I want to remember everything, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think you're doing a pretty good job
Yeah, he's
of
a pretty
that.
good memory. I got a question for you. Why do you change key at the last chorus? Just to keep you from being bored?
No, because I like to make people sing in a different key.
That's what I thought.
And-
He changed
Yeah,
keys
and
every time.
I
last
want to
verse.
see if they could follow exactly what I was doing,
So-
and they did well.
Yes, they did.
So
I
did
turned
well.
around.
here's
changed
what he
key.
was doing that scared the crab cake out of me, okay? I'm there. He knows I'm leaving early because I already told him. And he always singled me out in class. He doesn't remember this, but he would play this little song. It was like a Johnny B. Good. It was like, go, Nestor, go. He would play this little thing for me. And I thought he might.
No,
Then-
it went like this.
Go
So
ahead.
It would say, I would say, go, Nestor, go, Nestor, go.
Nestor be good.
Nestor be good.
He would sing this to me all the time as I would come into class, and I was much smaller than everybody else. So during the church event last Wednesday night, what's the name of the church? I want to promote everything.
St. John Lutheran Church.
This is your parish.
No,
it's not your parish.
I'm a Protestant. I'm Baptist.
Okay.
But I'm playing for them. Now, let me tell you about that. A friend of my wife's, they worked together. And I was leaving the church that I was the organist for because I was tired. And I said, well, I'm going to retire from playing for church. I said what I was saying to myself and to Madeline. I said, I'm tired now. I'm getting kind of tired. So I'm going to go back home and just go to church when I feel like going to church. I would go to a church, and I would like to go to different churches so that I can talk to the people in different churches. But anyhow, when I left Ray of Hope Baptist Church in Baltimore City, the next day, a friend of Madeline's came from Dundalk Elementary School to ask me if I would come and play for this particular church. I said, no, I don't think so. She said, well, just come to the service on Sunday and see if you would like us. I said, I'm sure I would like you. Why would you want to worry about me liking you? If I come to see you, I'm going to like you. She said, well, just promise me you'll come. I said, okay, I'll be there. Well, they were the nicest people. And then I knew people there. I knew some of the people who worked with my father in Sparrows Point at Bethlehem Steel Company. And I knew people who worked with my wife. I knew people who worked with my sisters. So it was just like being at home. But I did not go there to take a job.
How long have you been sitting at that piano in the corner in that congregation? It felt like home. I went up and this felt like I was in your class again.
Yeah.
And I was coming to visit you. And we all came to your classroom. And here's where it got scary, George. I've been riding Calvin since 1981 about not giving me the part of Freddie in My Fair Lady. And he started calling people up to sing solos at this church. And I thought, I better have a song, in this book. Because Calvin's looking around and he's tickling and he's, hi, George. Tracy, how you doing tonight? It's like, are you ready to sing? So he's playing, and I thought for sure he was going to look at me. I was slinking down behind Heather. I'm like, I hope he didn't look at me. Because if you called on me, I was going to do, oh, come all ye faithful.
On the street where you live.
I had looked through.
That's my favorite carol.
I heard James Ingram sing that one night in Atlantic City at a Christmas show with Sheena Easton and Patty Austin. and Peebo Bryson. I went up to Atlantic City with my girlfriend 30 years ago, and I sat in the second row, and I saw James Ingram sing "Oh Come All Ye Faithful," and it was one of the most powerful things I've ever seen. So if you had called on me, I was ready for you. I had looked at it, and I'm like, if he calls on me, he's a teacher. I got to stand up. I can't say, I got to stand up and have the answer to the quiz. I was really worried he were going to call on me.
But the point is this. That was my favorite carol.
The point is I fear
And
you. Everybody does. See, that's why I fear it right there. It's on video. That was a thought of assault, which he's been thinking about assaulting me since 79.
You've never
$3 winner, Nestor, thank you.
$3 winner. All right, we got a winner.
All right.
All right. Love winners. All right, thank you, sir. All right.
You've never heard that song until you've heard Madeline and I sing it together.
Now, was that part of you have that on video, the way you did the video that night?
I really never taped us doing it, but we had it when she was singing "Oh Holy Night" on the thing. That's when
that was an MPT special.
Yes.
From back in the 80s. I can tell when. From George, I called Calvin 10 days ago about the cookies. And I said, listen, you better get your Wheaties, eat, rest. You're getting older. I'm worried that, the church, I'm going to come down that night. And I said, how are the cookies? And you said the cookies are good. And you told me, he said, you tell everybody that I'm doing something special that night. And he said to me, I'm going to do something special that night. And I thought you were just being you, just special. And then we got there. First off, the teacher thing got me. I saw him. He saw me. It wasn't good. For a moment, I got myself together, and I thought he's going to call on me to sing. I better, get myself together. And then 3 songs in, Jesus, oh, what a wonderful. And then he's done. He's like, all right, I got something special for y'all. And then a screen drops, and your wife appears with you. You were looking a little younger then. And
rings on every finger.
And she sang "Oh Holy Night." It's 3 minutes and 41 seconds here. And if I put it on right now, we're all going to cry. But I videoed it. I have it all. I shot it from the back. It sounds beautiful. I'll play it for you before we leave so we can cry at the end. But where did you come up with that idea to pull that video? Because we were a mess. All of us were a mess.
Yeah.
We love your wife.
Tell them.
Just a minute. I was hopeful that I would be able to bring Madeline, Patrick and I would be able to bring her to the church.
Okay.
That was our objective.
Okay.
But because of her illness, it was not really progressing.
Possible.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
It was impossible.
But you brought her. I mean,
I brought her. Now,
who did you bring her?
and I wanted a friend of mine at the church. His name was Rick. And I asked him about it. And he said, I think I can manage that for you. I said, okay. But I had given Rick 2 tapes. I had given him a tape of me with my singers. And Madeline singing "Oh Holy Night" with my singers backgrounding her. But
Locally, right?
That was not the tape that he chose. He chose a tape that we had never sat down to listen to. Oh. Madeline nor I had heard that tape. We had made the tape in New York, but we did not.
It was a part of an MPT Christmas
no, that was
special.
Not, that was not
No,
MPT.
different one.
This was in New York.
Okay.
We were singing at Abyssinia Baptist Church in New York, Reverend Adam Clayton Powell's church.
Oh, I'll be darned.
And then we did the same song at the Apollo Theater with the Ward singers.
The Apollo.
With the Ward singers.
Clara Ward
singers, yes. But we never sat down. We sang it, but we never sat down to listen to it, to see how.
So the first time you saw her sing that and that piece of tape
was that night?
Was with us.
With you all that night. That was my first time hearing it.
Well, I have it on tape here forever, and I'm not giving it to I'm not giving it up.
Well, good. Don't give it up. Keep it.
And it belongs on YouTube. It belongs where people can share it every year.
Well, you share it.
I'm going to share it every Christmas.
Well, good. But I mean,
and the next 100 Christmases, you're going to tickle the piano down at the church. We're going to have to do 3 viewings. You're going to be like Liberace. We're going to have a matinee.
Nestor, hold it.
Hold it. Hold it.
You too.
Oh, yes, sir.
Show him the cane.
Now listen,
He didn't need to show me the cane.
let me say something about that other night. When was it? Wednesday night?
Wednesday night.
Thursday, or
Thursday.
Yeah, Wednesday night.
Was it Wednesday night?
It was Thursday
No,
night.
Thursday night.
Thursday
Okay.
night.
Last week.
Now, that caught me totally off guard. Now, I'm telling you that now. But I did have friends who were calling me, telling me I planned to be there. But they never said that they were bringing all their family members, and they never said that they were bringing other people who had been my students. So I guess the thing that made me so overjoyed was the fact that there were grown-ups there, and I started looking at them, and I said, wait a minute, I taught this one, and I taught that one, and this and that, and I said, how many of you were my students?
Dude, it was Mr. Holland's opus.
It was
two-thirds
of the church at least.
Yeah, it was
Put their hands
about
up.
two-thirds of the church, and I couldn't believe that.
Yep.
And then I looked in front of them, and I said, well, I taught their children too.
Yep.
And their children were grown now, you see.
59 years of teaching in Baltimore County will do this, Mr. Statham.
Yes, I know.
And 46 more from Scheulen over here.
That was
I mean,
always
it's
my-
unbelievable.
that was always my joke.
59 years, 46 years of teaching, and you wonder why I'm honoring these humans at Costas. It's amazing. I wish I would have given you winning lottery tickets. I feel
Dadgummit.
bad that you didn't win.
Yeah, I feel
But
bad about it too.
You know, you're a winner. You're here with me.
And Mrs.
You're here with
Scheulen,
me. You're a
we
winner.
feel bad about that, don't we?
We didn't get a winner.
We didn't care about you winning and
Thanks.
you winning. She and I wanted to win.
Yeah, $30,000 or something. But my joke always, Nestor, was that a kid would come to me and go, "Oh, you taught my mother." I said, "I remember that." I said, first time a kid comes to me and says, "You taught my grandmother," I was going to slap that kid and go, "I'm out of here." You taught my grandmother. I don't think I ever had
A
one.
lot of people taught me and my son because my son went to Colgate.
Right,
So,
sure.
Miss Houck, my favorite teacher, taught my son.
But Nestor, I didn't finish talking.
Go ahead, keep going. No, I've got Malvin here singing, so go ahead.
Yes, but I mean, Marvin will be there to sing as soon as I finish talking.
Point the cane at me.
Did you hear what I said that night when they were clapping up for Marvin? I said, yeah, but what name came first on that tape? Did it say Madeline Statham or did it say Calvin Statham?
Calvin Statham.
It said Calvin Statham. So I always taught Madeline how to respect her husband.
Ooh.
Always. Oh, that's true. Always.
The Calvin Statham singers.
The Calvin Statham singers.
Right.
Exactly. That's what they've been. Then when I went to sing with and play for them with the Clara Ward singers, then I became one of the Clara Ward singers. But Clara Ward, who was the most famous gospel singer in this country, her mother and her sister, Willa Ward and Mrs. Gertrude Ward, they said I was the best player they have ever had in their lives. And when they made recordings and different things, they sent for me, you see, because I had a certain way of playing that they loved. And it
There could have been no one else that night. If I closed my eyes, it was you playing the piano. Because
Exactly.
that was the part of seventh. So I must say this about Mr. Statham. I had a lot of teachers through my years, but I had you more than anyone
get
else.
him again?
No. I had you more. I had you for 3
Just
years.
1 minute. You want me to-
Because you were.
Oh,
Because you
don't hit
were.
him? Okay.
But that sound.
But Mrs.
came
Scheulen
back
is
to me.
saving your life right now.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is too.
You got the cane.
But
You're in charge.
but Mrs. Scheulen is edging me on.
I know how good a piano player you still are at 84 3/4 because I witnessed it the other night.
You witnessed
and
it.
it's a marvel.
It's a marvel.
What's the part that
But-
for anyone who's
But Nestor,
I saw Paul McCartney. He's your age.
Nestor.
It's amazing to me.
Nestor.
That's all.
Nestor. When I started learning to play the piano, I think I was about 3 or 4 years old. Now you have to understand that.
It's like walking to you.
No, my sister, my oldest sister, was my teacher. My daddy played piano. He played piano. And he wanted all of his children to play piano and organ also. So my sister grabbed me and taught me. Now, I didn't want to take music lessons at first, but she gave me no choice. She was a tough cookie, my sister. And she was not one of those cookies that you eat. She was just a tough cookie. She said, yes, you're going to play, and I'm going to teach you. And so, sure enough, she and I, you could hardly tell her playing from mine because we played almost alike.
For you, how many days would be the most you've ever gone without playing a piano? Will you play the
Never.
piano today?
Sure, I play
Tomorrow,
piano.
you play every day of your life. You'll play the piano.
No.
Just for fun at the house, you go home tonight and play a little
Once
bit.
in a while. I don't have time to play it for myself because we're always called to play for other people.
Well, then I want to come see you play more often. Can we get you a homepage that says Calvin's playing, and you can tell me because right now it's Christmas, but I'm sure in the spring you'll be
He
doing
was telling
different
me
stuff.
about his schedule.
But yes,
His schedule's ridiculous.
No wonder you stay so
would
young.
you help me here?
Because you're active.
I'm on your side.
Does that mean I'm getting ganged up on?
I think so.
Okay.
Then what were you saying?
I was waiting for you. I
Okay.
talk too much. You told me that.
Yes. Now tell me again what you were saying.
You say you play a lot, but I saw you do Christmas music last week. When you say you get called to play, are you playing standards? Are you playing Sentimental Journey? What are we playing?
I play any kind of music that people like, but I specialize in my music that I like. Now, Christmas music is my favorite kind of music. I love Christmas, period. Then being with my students is the favorite thing of my life. Do you understand that?
I saw that last Wednesday. It's one of
Okay.
our favorite things is coming and
And
seeing
being
you.
with my older students and seeing my older students who were the parents and then seeing the younger students who were my students also.
Am I one of the older ones now? I think I might be.
Yes, you might be. And I would look at them. I was looking, I don't know if you noticed me looking at my audience so much. And what I was doing was picking out all the grown people that I had taught at Holabird Junior High School.
That's why I was afraid you were going to call on me.
But I did, and I knew them. My mind triggered back to them. I could see them as children. Can you believe that? But it's true.
You still think of me as 12, even though I'm 57?
No, I know exactly what you are. But anyhow,
Because he had me for 3 years.
but my older children, where they were not children, they were grown-ups with children. That was the thrill of my life, to see parents and children that I had taught from the same family. That filled me with, I can't say how much joy, but it did. Now, I'm real serious about that because I want people to know the truth. That was really true. I loved it. It was an exciting time.
Let's
for
do it
me.
again.
Well,
We can't Christmas Carol too much, can we?
No, you can't do it too much.
Now I'm really
but
afraid he's
can-
going to call on me next year. I better be ready.
I can be, a little tired now. I get a little tired, but I try to keep it going.
All right, well, I'm going to come see you play. You got to let me know. My wife would miss the Christmas thing, and she's been watching all the videos. She's friends with Lori, so she saw the videos right away. She hit me. I said, "Oh, I got more videos," and I put up the Jesus song. Or I put that up on Sunday. I'm saving Joy to the World, where you yell at everybody in the church and tell them they could do better. I haven't. He did it. I have 33 seconds of that. I'm going to put that up on Christmas morning.
Okay.
You telling people. You can do better. You can sing a little better.
They could.
All right. Well, I'm going to come rehearse with you, man. I got to do On the Street Where You Live with you once before I die. Not you, because, you're going to live to be forever.
Okay.
85 years old on Valentine's Day. So you were born on the love day, right? Literally, right? Wow. 85. What years that make it? 26,
41.
30, 41. 41, not 31. That'd make you really old. 1941. So Valentine's Day,
February
41.
14th, 1941.
Right before Pearl Harbor.
Yes.
You were live,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, wow.
My
All right.
father always reminded me of that. He told me, he used to
all the
tell me,
bad
maybe
things that
that's why
happened,
you were so explosive.
Calvin Statham's my guest. He was my 7th, 8th, and 9th grade music teacher. And when I thought about why I feel so close to him, I never think about if you had teachers at home. You didn't have a teacher for 3 years often. I mean, George Scheulen taught some people twice because he taught at 2 different schools. But George taught for 46 years. Calvin taught for 59 years. They're Dundalk legends. George taught at Sparrows Point. Did you teach at Sparrows Point too?
No, I did not.
No, you never taught there. You're just from Sparrows Point. And Mr. Statham tickled the ivories last week for a sold-out crowd down at the church in Edgemere, and we had fun.
It was not a sold-out crowd. It was a crowd of friends.
That's
There's a
correct.
difference. That's the difference.
What's going to happen next year when people can't get in? Because I'm bringing everybody I know, and I put the videos up. And if you have it, you've already told me there's another lost video of Malvern, and you're singing.
There are several.
Well, let's get them all. Next year, we're going to have to unearth a new one.
Well, if you promise to go into my closet and and get all of them out, that'll be a deal.
Greg Landry from Towson Transfers does this work. He takes videotapes and turns them into exactly what you want. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to come pick those up. I'm going to drop them off in a box.
I can't let you take them away, though. No.
It's the only way you're going to get them
I'll get someone to come to me.
Greg will be over your house. I'll get Greg over to your house.
I cannot let them go out of my sight.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll bring the machine over.
We'll figure out something.
So you have more than just the one video we have of Malvern.
Oh, my goodness. I have nothing but videos and everything
Well, they
else.
need to be up on YouTube so this can be enjoyed by the world.
We have performances at the Disneyland. We have performances at Las Vegas.
Well, you
Caesar's
used to, in
Palace.
the summer, would go touring, right?
Yes, that's exactly.
When school was over, you would go with the Claire Award singers and all over the country.
All over the country, yes.
I remember when he would do when he and I guess it was the Statham Singers and
You wait
Madeline.
till I
everybody
get you outside.
would come. Wait, I'm on your side again. I was going to say how everybody loved it when you guys would do the show.
Yeah, but
at
wait till I
school.
get you outside.
Okay, but that doesn't mean I have to make you walk home.
That's right. I got to walk.
No. Oh, Tracy said she'll drive you.
Yeah, I got a friend who will
Yeah,
drive
you
me.
do.
Yes, and you will
I'll
walk
walk
home.
home. I'll be walking home.
Yes, that's my baby singing.
Do you like that?
Yes, I do. But that was my first time hearing it. I was playing it.
That's awfully good.
This is so good. I love you. Give me a hug. I want to let you
Okay.
let you go get some crab
All
soup.
right.
You're sick of me, right?
I don't
You're
like
done with
seafood.
me.
I don't.
Did I allow you to talk enough? Because I don't want to be accused of that. 'Cause
Yes,
you get
I'm
mad at
fine.
me.
I'm fine.
You act like it's not my show or
May I
something.
finish hearing my wife?
Oh, I'm going to send this over to. I'll text it to you right now. Of course, here.
Let me see it right now. Not in my face, in my nose.
Oh, you want to hear it here? Hold on. I got to turn my headset up to do that. Hold on. I'll get it right. Hold on here. Oh, I just exited the video. Hold on. I'll get it right for you.
You'll get it.
I'll get it right for you. Don't you worry. Hold on. Let's get. I got it. I need smaller fingers. Is what I
feel
need.
dizzy.
He gets you that way. Sometimes he gets to chatting.
Look at how happy he is.
Right.
I got to take a break, okay? I'll let you watch here. You take this. It's all brought to you by our friends at the Maryland Lottery. I got Candy Cane Cash. We're doing a little radio show here. Calvin's here. He's 84 years young. Scheulen's 29 and holding. Love you, dude. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I didn't even talk any science with you, man.
I don't know nothing about no dang science. I was too busy singing. Hey, we should
Is the
sing.
Earth round, George?
Yeah, I believe it's round.
All right, teach me that. We're
think
back
we
for more
should-
Costas. John Maroon's going to be here. I'm also going to be joined by some other friends in the final hour. John Allen's going to be here. We're going to be talking about my buddy Ed Lauer, who had a heart transplant a month ago and is alive and well, and Jay's taking care of him and Tracy, so we're going to do that with John Allen. Back for more. We're at Costas. We're listening to Oh Holy Night. I am rehearsing my Oh Come All Ye Faithful version.
That's what we got to sing to go out. We got to sing Oh Come All You Faithful.
We'll do that on the way back in.
Okay.
Back for more. We're Costas. Stay with us.